What's up everyone? Thank you so much for joining me today. So in today's video, we will be doing a personality test online. So the reason why I even came up with this was because I was just watching YouTube and then there was a video that came up that said 15 signs you're an INFJ, the world's rarest personality type. Obviously I was intrigued. I'm like, oh, rarest personality type. Okay, so I watched the video and most of it was very spot on, and it was kind of creepy because I was like, okay, YouTube is recommending this to me, so does that mean YouTube knows what my personality type is before even I do? Which is really weird, but I thought it'd be interesting for us all to do the test together and to kind of see what it tells us, because knowing your personality, knowing what type of person you are is so beneficial because it helps you become more successful in life, and it does that because you are able to understand yourself better. You know why you behave a certain way. You'll know why you react a certain way. And I think if you know the type of personalities that are around you, it'll just make it easier for you to understand the people that are around you as well, and just overall, be a little bit more intelligent emotionally. And this channel is about, being more confident, being more emotionally intelligent so that you can use all of that to be more successful in life. So if you are interested in figuring out what your personality type is and what my personality type is, then let's go ahead and do the test together. I'm gonna take you over to my computer and we'll do this test together. So let's get started. So the website is 16personalities.com, and you can Google that and hopefully it should bring you to this page. So it says, it's so incredible to finally be understood. Take our personality test and get a freakishly accurate description of who you are and why you do the things that you do. Okay, that's a really big number of how many tests have been taken so far, which makes me feel a little bit more better about doing the test here, because I know there's a couple of other places you can do the test. What else can you do here? Understand others, great. Get a roadmap for success, yes, we like that. Join our community, we'll think about that later. Why trust us? Okay. All right, so let's take the test. So it says here that it's fast and easy, takes less than 12 minutes, be yourself, answer honestly, even if you don't like the answer. Try not to leave any neutral answers. Okay, we can do this. All right. You enjoy vibrant social events with lots of people. So I can either do agree, okay. You enjoy vibrant social events with lots of people. I mean, sometimes I do, and sometimes I just want to be alone, so I'll go with that. You often spend time exploring unrealistic yet intriguing ideas. Yeah, I do that a lot. Your travel plans are more likely to look like a rough list of ideas than a detailed itinerary. Yeah, I mean, I plan a little bit, but for the most part, I'm just like, okay, let's just get there and we'll see what happens. You often think about what you should have said in a conversation long after it has taken place. Oh my God, yes. After that, I was like, wow, that was the dumbest answer I gave. I could have given such better answers. If your friend is sad about something, your first instinct is to support them emotionally and try not to solve their problem. Yeah, for the most part. People can rarely upset you. Disagree, people upset me all the time. You often rely on other people to be the one to start a conversation and keep it going. No, I'm pretty good at keeping a conversation going. Oh wait, you often rely... Oh, so that means I have to say disagree, okay. If you have to temporarily put your plans on hold, you make sure it is your top priority to get back on track as soon as possible. Yes, I definitely love to keep my word, and I expect that from other people as well. If I cancel plans, I need to figure out right away, how I can reschedule those plans. You rarely worry if you made a good impression on someone you met. I think I would disagree. I'd like to make a good impression every time I meet someone new, because I just feel like, the first time you meet somebody, it's so important because that impression does last forever. So yeah. It would be a challenge for you to spend the whole weekend all by yourself without feeling bored. No, I disagree. I can spend so much time by myself and I'm honestly perfectly fine. But at one point I do think okay, I need people around now. You are more of a detail-oriented than a big picture person. I mean, it changes. Sometimes I'm very detail oriented and sometimes I think about the big picture, but I think I'm mostly detail oriented, so we'll kind of go with this. You are very affectionate with people you care about. Yes, that might be a little annoying to the people that I care about. You have a careful and methodical approach to life. Yes, very. You are still bothered by the mistakes you made a long time ago. Oh yeah, for sure. If we could just turn back time, oh my God. At parties and similar events, you can mostly be found further away from the action. Yeah, for the most part. Sometimes I like to, you know, socialize a little bit, but then after a while I'm just like, okay, this is too much socializing, I need some space now. You often find it difficult to relate to people who let their emotions guide them. This is a tough one, you guys. You often find it difficult to relate to people who let their emotions guide them. I don't know exactly what... You often find it difficult to relate to people who let their emotions guide them. I mean, not really. I feel like I do relate to people because I'm an emotional person, and if someone's emotional, so yeah, we'll go with this here. When looking for a movie to watch, you can spend ages browsing the catalog. Oh yeah, it takes me forever to figure out what movie to watch. You can stay calm under a lot of pressure. Mostly, yeah, I think I can. I always think like, okay, I'll figure this out one way or another. When in a group of people you do not know, when in a group of people you do not know, you have no problem jumping right into the conversation. Agreed. When you sleep, your dreams tend to be bizarre and fantastical. Oh my God, I literally dream about like dragons and God knows what else. In your opinion, is it sometimes okay to step on others to get ahead in life? Oh my gosh, this is kind of... no, I don't think so. I mean, I feel like you can get ahead in life without having to like step on other people, so I would disagree. Okay, you are dedicated and focused on your goals, only rarely getting sidetracked. Agreed. I'm very dedicated to my goals. I know exactly what I want and how I'm gonna get there. So I kind of have everything mapped out in my head. So yeah, if you make a mistake, you tend to start doubting yourself, your abilities, or your knowledge. Yeah, I mean, not all the time, but sometimes. When at a social event, you rarely try to introduce yourself to new people and mostly talk to the ones you already know. Yeah. You usually lose interest on discussion when it gets philosophical. Oh my God, yes. I just can't stand philosophical conversations. I don't know why. You would never let yourself cry in front of others. Damn, this is getting very emotional for me. Would I let myself cry in front of others? No. Maybe just like someone very close to me, but let's go with this. You feel more drawn to places with a bustling and busy atmosphere rather to more quiet. No, I disagree. I like quiet places. You like discussing different views and theories on what the world could look like in the future. Sometimes, but I don't try to get too into it. So let's go with, maybe, yeah. When it comes to making life-changing choices, you mostly listen to your heart rather than your head. Yeah, I think I'm a sucker for that. I sometimes never think with my brain and just think with my heart, and it's probably not the greatest thing to do. You cannot imagine yourself dedicating your life to the study of something that you cannot see, touch, or experience. See, touch, or experience. I don't know. This is a tricky one. You cannot imagine yourself dedicating your life to the study of something that you cannot see, touch, or experience. I think I'm gonna just go with that. You usually prefer to get your revenge rather than forgive. Oh my gosh, I totally disagree. I'd rather just forgive and move on. Like, I don't have the energy to get revenge on somebody, and honestly, it's just, I feel like it's just so bad. People that actually go out of their way to, you know, get revenge on people. That's just sad, honestly. It's just sad if you do that. Don't do that. forgive, move on, whether somebody asks you for forgiveness or not. You often make decisions on a whim. Yeah, I'm such a spontaneous person that it scares me. The time you spend by yourself often ends up becoming more interesting and satisfying than the time you spend with other people. Yes. You often put special effort into interpreting the real meaning or message of a song or movie. Sometimes, yeah, I do. Not all the time. You always know exactly what you want. Oh yes. You rarely think back on the choices you made and wonder what you could have done differently. Disagree, I think about it all the time. When in a public place, you usually stick to a quieter and less crowded area. Yeah. You tend to focus on present realities rather than future possibilities. Disagree, I always think about the future and the possibilities it can hold. I don't know, maybe I'm a dreamer, but anyways, you often have a hard time understanding other people's feelings. Disagree. I can just look at somebody and I know how they're feeling and what they're thinking in their head, that it honestly, I think it like scares me a little bit that I can even see that in someone. And what sucks is I feel like people can never see that on me, and that's sad, but when starting to work on a project, you prefer to make as many decisions up front as possible. Yeah, for the most part. When you know someone thinks highly of you, you also wonder how long it will be until they become disappointed in you. No. You feel comfortable just walking up to someone you find interesting and striking up a conversation. Yes. Like it would have to be a one-on-one, not in a group of people. Then I'm a little like shy about it, but yeah. So we'll go with that. You often drift away into daydreaming about various ideas or scenarios. Yes, I'm a dreamer. You look after yourself first and others come in second. Yes, and that is because I feel like if you yourself are happy, taken care of, and you feel good, then only can you help other people around you, help them feel good, help them, you know, with whatever they need. So I think it's so important for you to first take care of yourself and then try to help other people. Because if you don't take care of yourself, then you can't help other people because you yourself are damaged and sad. So I agree with that. I don't know why I had to give such a big explanation on that, but anyways. Even when you have planned a particular daily routine, you usually just end up doing whatever you feel like at any given moment. No, I'm really good with setting a routine and then sticking to it. Your mood can change very quickly. Yes, unfortunately. You often contemplate the reasons for human existence or the meaning of life all the time. You often talk about your own feelings and emotions. I don't, but I would like to more. You have got detailed education or career development plans stretching several years into the future. Yeah. You rarely dwell on your regrets. Disagree, I always dwell on them. Spending time in a dynamic atmosphere with lots of people around quickly makes you feel drained and in need of a getaway. Yeah, definitely. You see yourself as more of a realist than a visionary. I don't know about that one. A realist than I feel like I'm more of a visionary, so we'll go with that. You find it easy to empathize with a person who has gone through something you never have. You find it easy to empathize with a person who has gone through something. Yeah, I can. Your personal work style is closer to spontaneous bursts of energy than to organized and consistent efforts. I'm a little bit of both, I think. I do organize stuff, but then sometimes I'm more spontaneous. Okay, personal work style. Personal work style, so I feel like they're saying I'm more spontaneous when it's like random things, but when it comes to my work, I'm very organized. So that would be disagree then. Okay. Your emotions control you more than you control them. Yep. After a long and exhausting week, a fun party is just what you need. Not really. Like, I'd rather just stay home and read a book. You frequently find yourself wondering how technical advancement could change everyday life. Technical advancements, everyday life. No, I don't really think about that. You always consider how your actions might affect other people before doing something. Yes. You still honor the commitments you have made, even if you've had a change of heart all the time. Oh my God. If I say I'm gonna do something, it's like written in stone for me. And I always expect, if someone says to me, oh, I'll call you in 5 minutes, like I'm sitting there in 5 minutes, like, okay, where is this person? They said they were gonna call. You rarely feel insecure. I don't know. I feel like I've had ups and downs with that. Rarely feel insecure. I'm gonna say disagree. I guess I do feel insecure sometimes. All right, what else? Am I done? Oh, I'm done. Oh, okay. Your personality type is advocate, INFJ, T. Oh my God. So I am an INFJ. Isn't that supposed to be the most, the rarest one? Yeah, so I think that is what YouTube recommended to me. 15 signs you're an INFJ, the world's rarest personality type. Okay, so that makes a lot of sense because when I watched the video, I was like, yeah, that's me. So wait, that means YouTube did know what my personality type was before I even did. That's very creepy. That is very, very creepy. Anyways, apparently there's 2 different types. What's the difference? INFA, INFT. Assertive advocate, that's the A. Turbulent advocate, that's the T. T stands for turbulent. Great. That doesn't sound so good. Anyways, let's read a little bit about the personality types. This trait determines how we interact with our environment. Energy. This trait shows where we direct our mental energy, nature, tactics, identity. Let's read a little bit. The advocate personality type is very rare, making up less than 1% of the population, but they nonetheless leave their mark on the world. Advocates have an inborn sense of idealism and morality, but what sets them apart is that they are not idle dreamers. These individuals are capable of taking concrete steps to realize their goals and make a lasting positive impact. People with this personality type tend to see helping others as their purpose in life. Advocates can often be found engaging in rescue efforts and doing charity work. However, their real passion is to get to the heart of the issue so that people need not be rescued at all. Wow. That does make a lot of sense, actually. So I really like that there's a lot of different options here. So there's like strengths and weaknesses. Let's see what that gives us. Oh wow, it's like a lot to read here. Okay, I'm not gonna read it right now because I'm sure you guys are gonna be bored and you guys probably don't care about mine, but I'm sure your own personality, you know, you'd love to sit there and read everything about it. Romantic relationships, and it seems like it's all free, so I don't have to sign up for anything, and they're giving me a lot of information on it. Friendships. Okay. Parenthood, career paths. We have workplace habits, conclusion, and a premium profile. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and read this a little bit and come back and let you guys know how accurate it is and if you should do this test or not, if you haven't already. I mean, it only took about, I think that just took like 10 to 15 minutes, which isn't too bad. But let me give it a read and get back to you and let you know if I think this is accurate. So I'll be right back. All right, you guys, I'm back. That took me a really long time, but I honestly really enjoyed it because I got to learn a little bit more about myself. And to be honest, it was very accurate, like freakishly accurate, like they said in the beginning. So I would really recommend doing this test. I'm not sponsored by them or anything. This is something, like I said, I came across on YouTube and I wanted to, you know, kind of just check out because I love knowing about myself, about my personality, why I do the things that I do. And I'm always trying to just kind of improve on my life. And, you know, I feel like only then I can help the people around me as well. So take the test. It's 16personalities.com and really read through everything because it's very accurate. And they also give you like a section and like kind of tell you like how you can improve on those things. Like, for example, if you're overly emotional, like, you know, what you can do to like kind of stop being overly emotional. So yeah, I really enjoyed the test, you guys. I had fun doing it and I'm glad you guys did it with me. But if you do the test, let me know what your personality type is. And hopefully you can find other people around you. And if you are an INFJ T for turbulent, which by the way, it means that, you know, I'm a very, like, people have a hard time reading me and figuring out what I'm gonna do next. So, maybe that's not that great. But if you are an INFJ, then let me know and hopefully we can connect and be friends. So thank you so much for watching, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any suggestions on what kind of videos you'd like to see, please let me know. And I will see you guys next time. So take care, have a great day. And this is Sincerely Maria signing off. Bye.